Yesterday, William Ruto and his Kenya Kwanza Brigade were in Embu County marking the International Women's Day. When Rigathi Gachagua got the chance to speak, he tried clarifying what Ruto meant by saying, going forward as UDA party, if a man is the presidential candidate, a woman will be the deputy. Listen to Rigathi before we continue.
Kwa sababu hawa kina mama wamejionyesha ya kwamba wako na umaarufu na wanaweza kupewa nafasi ya kuongoza. Si hiyo tumekubaliana? Lakini wengine unajua hapo wanaelewa.
That was yesterday. So the big question is, why is Rigathi trying to clarify what Ruto said? We know Ruto has got a spokesperson. Where there is a clarity needed, then William Ruto can do that himself, or his spokesperson can do that. Why is Rigathi clarifying what Ruto said? And why is it that when Ruto stood to speak after Rigathi made those sentiments, he avoided that discussion and went further to say that he'll work very hard in making sure women are in top leadership positions? What's happening here, ladies and gentlemen? If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe in order not to miss our next video. Let's continue. I'm seeing a Rigathi Gachagua who is worried but also living in denial. He's worried that come 2027, he might not be William Ruto's running mate. But at the same time, he does not want to accept that fact. So he's also living in denial. And that's very dangerous for him. If you look at Rigathi Gachagua, in 2022, it's widely believed that Rigathi Gachagua was not to be William Ruto's running mate. But things happened. He ended up being Ruto's running mate. Rigathi was just serving his first term as a member of parliament. So in terms of political experience, he's completely inexperienced. As it is today, Rigathi suffers what we call inferiority complex. He knows inwardly that he's not qualified to hold that position. So he's trying to prove to everybody that he's actually qualified to hold that position. I'm seeing that as a form of inferiority complex. He knows he's not qualified, but he wants to prove to the whole world that he is qualified. So I'm seeing a worried man who is just living in denial. And that's very dangerous for him, in that he'll wake up when it's too late to take action. It's better for Rigathi to accept that reality early enough for him to start organizing his political future. When Ruto stood to speak, he avoided that discussion, but went further to pledge that he will work hard in making sure women are in top leadership positions. Whether that promise will be kept or not, that's a story for another day. But the mere fact that Ruto came out in public to say that, that reinforces the notion that there is a scheme and a plan to lock out Rigathi Gachagua as Ruto's running mate come 2027, and that plan and scheme has the full blessings of Ruto. We know that for some times, there has been that plan. It has been rumored from some very reliable sources. And we also know that in Inyoro, is another close William Ruto ally. If you see Ndindi Nyoro fighting Rigathi, then that has the blessings of Ruto. If you see Ndindi Nyoro being called to order and he obeys, that proves that Ruto has been the power behind him. So it's true that there is a plot and a plan to lock out Rigathi Gachagua. That was a women event. And if you see Rigathi making such sentiments, the women were not very happy with him. They were seeing him as a person blocking their political progress. And that again exposed Rigathi as a political novice. He's not yet politically experienced. I don't know who advises Rigathi Gachagua. Those remarks, as much as he was entitled to make those remarks, he made them at the wrong place, at a women's function. Rigathi ought to have made them somewhere else, not at a women's function. That is so because it has the potential of antagonizing Rigathi and the women. And Rigathi can really pay dearly as a result of that. It should not be seen to be fighting women. These little things do matter a lot in politics. As I conclude, why is this debate of a running mate now? Why is this debate now? I'm seeing a Kenya Kwanza government that is trying to divert attention from the Haiti police mission that has already failed. That mission has failed badly. I don't think Ruto in his right mind will still go ahead with that kind of a mission. It has failed. If Haiti's prime minister cannot step foot in Haiti, how will our Kenyan police troops set foot there? So that mission has already failed. I'm seeing a Kenya Kwanza government trying to divert attention from that, also trying to divert attention from the high cost of living and all the ills this government is perpetrating against Kenyans. So those are diversionary tactics by William Ruto's government. And they are very good when it comes to diverting attention. Kenyans are complaining. Kenyans are going through a lot of pain. Ruto wants them to forget about their pain and all those frustrations they are going through so that they can concentrate on whether Rigathi will be a running mate or not come 2027. This is a debate William Ruto started deliberately to divert attention. And it shows this government has got its priorities completely upside down. A government that does not care about Kenyans. As I conclude, I'm also seeing shadow boxing, where Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua are trying to measure up one another. Rigathi brought up that discussion for Ruto to respond. He wanted to force Ruto to respond or to agree with what he was saying. The mere fact that Ruto avoided that discussion, that shows that Ruto had studied him well and knew what he wanted to achieve. So there I'm seeing a William Ruto who outsmarted Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi wanted William Ruto to agree with him there, but Ruto avoided that. Another confirmation that Ruto just meant what he said, that going forward in UDA party, if a man is the candidate, a woman has to be the deputy. So Ruto meant or stuck with what he said. And we all know that he meant 2027. And if he keeps that promise, then Rigathi Gachagua will not be William Ruto's running mate. His goose is cooked. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us, but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. And for those who may not know, we are now on TikTok. In case you miss us here, check us on TikTok, where we also do daily political analysis. Just go to your TikTok app, search for Dennis Odingo. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.